Wisco ripping back at you again with the 2020 Polaris General. I think I'm gonna label this video Gilomen clutch tune round 2. If you haven't been following my video or you're just tuned in, just to give you a little heads up, is I had some motor issues and I had to get a brand new motor for the General here. So brand new motor, but it was flashed back to stock when I had the tune. And then once the tune was lost, I still had aftermarket springs and weights configuration still in primary and secondary clutch. The technician was able to figure out the combination of the Black Max weights and what order to put those in. So everything for the most part ran smooth. Now about 6 months later, my warranty is up on the motor. I already talked to Gilomen through email, and once you have the Gilomen tune and you lose it for whatever reason, it cost me about $11 shipping and handling to send it to Gilomen. They retuned the ECU and they sent it back to me. So I will show you your ECU right here. Stickers, Gilomen. This original sticker says version 6.0. Now this new sticker says version 7.1. So whatever update they did to the tune, I don't know, but I love it. She rips. I do have the clutch cover off because the one thing I did have to do myself is I had to pull the primary off and change the clutch weights back to what the correct specs for the tune. So I had all that information saved from the paperwork Gilomen gave me. So before I put that cover back on, maybe I'll rip around the block here and get some video of this clutch working. But highly recommend the tune and the RPMs that I was running. So the 6 month is pretty much up for the stock warranty on the new motor that I had. So I already invested in the Gilomen tune, so I'm going back to it. So therefore, I am changing the weight setup to what Gilomen wants, which is the 33211. So you got, in theory or in general, you got 3 small weights, 3 big weights, 2 big weights, 1 big weight, and then another 1 small weight. That's inside. So I'm doing this. The only way to get it back in is by compressing it, which isn't that hard, but I'm doing them one at a time. So no biggie. The only issue that I did run into, I did send the dealership that did this, I had to buy a brand new weight set, which is pretty much this. These are the stock weights that it came with, and it came with weights and it comes with washers. Dealership did not put the washers on the inside. I got about 500 miles on this, on the brand new motor. Is what it is. I have leftover washers that I was able to go to a hardware store and match up with, so that's what I'm doing right now. And then when you take your pin out, I'm using a little bit of 150 grit just to shine these pins up. And then the only issue is that the washers go on the inside. But a little bit of dielectric silicone. I'm only using that just to get them to stick, the washers to stick on the inside. But I mean, even for 500 miles, these are pretty dirty. A lot of dust and stuff gets on these magnets. Is what it is. But yeah, blow out your clutch every so often when you can, because it's nasty. So I believe I have this one to the correct 33211. Just for information wise, with a stock tune and all the Gilomen parts, weights, and, or I should say the springs, the 3322 is what the dealership came up with, and it actually ran pretty smooth. So I had technically all aftermarket clutch parts, but no tune. And then that's what the dealership came up with after tinkering with the weight setup. So, that's me. Just double checking, using a punch to push these back out on the back side of these weights. Just using a punch just to double check that I have the correct number of weights in. So I just pulled, this is the second weight that I pulled out. That's what it looks like, about 500 miles on it. I did, here's the small weights that I just pulled out. So, yeah, they collect a little bit of dust, is what it is. So, taking all these out, wiping them down with a rag, blowing these out, and putting them back in.